this is the way. If we could just scare Daniel about a lion's den, he will compromise. But I stopped by to tell somebody, I don't care what the devil is trying to do, you don't have to be afraid of lion's dens, because let me tell you, giants do fall.
Yes, they do.
Do I have a witness in this place tonight? Listen, people. There was a problem because he said, I can't compromise my relationship with God. He's been too good to me. That's why I'm afraid for America today. The reason why I'm afraid for America, and it's really not the world, because the Bible said the world would wax colder and colder. It's supposed to get worse and worse. But God is concerned not about the world right now, but he's concerned about the church. He says, I got a problem with the church because the church is trying to compromise. If my people who are called by my name, if I could just get them to humble themselves, if I could just get them to pray, seek my face, and turn from their wicked ways, then would I hear from heaven. I'd heal their land, but I got some folk that are afraid of the lion's dens. Listen, sit down, because I know there's some strong lions out there. There's some lions of influence that can scare you sometime. Let me tell you, I love my president. I appreciate the first African-American president. I thank God for health care. I thank him how he's trying to help college students. He's done a whole lot, but I come to tell somebody tonight, there's an area I cannot compromise with him in, because I can't compromise with same-sex marriage. Call me crazy, call me foolish, but my Bible says a man for a woman and a woman for a man.
Yeah.
So many folk want an apartment in the White House. So I'll keep my mouth closed. Be quiet, because he's the first. He's the first. I don't care if he's the first. I don't care if he's the first. You got to line up with God. I don't care who the Supreme Court is. The Supreme Court needs to know you ain't the Supreme Court over the Supreme Court. Because how many of you know, sit down, how many of you know when you give the devil an inch, he'll take a mile. He ain't satisfied. Old folk used to say, if you let the devil ride, that he's going to want to try it. Move over, let me try it. That's the way the devil works. So how many of you think just because same-sex marriage, and now we got to pray because there's still 37 states left, but the church is quiet. What are we going to do about the 37 that haven't given in yet and bowed down to what the devil is saying instead of what God is saying? But we're afraid of the lion's den. And I'm here to tell you, yeah, you give them 1 inch, it's going to happen. They're going to want more, because let me tell you, those that said, let everybody should marry who they love. Let everybody marry who they love. Well, that can happen with the same-sex marriage, but do you think it's going to stop there? Here comes the bisexual.
Right.
You got to let me marry who I want to marry.
Yeah, that's right.
I ain't like
Right.
the homosexual. My needs are greater, and I'm in love. But because I'm bisexual, sometimes I feel like a man. Sometimes I don't. The devil keeps on adding. The devil keeps on adding. And isn't it amazing? He'll make the church so afraid, because they'll say that we're compromising just because we preach this, and they start calling us haters. Anybody ever heard us and heard people call us haters? That's a shame. You ought to let people be who they are. We got to stop being haters. But isn't it amazing with the American Cancer Society?
Right.
Do you know what their motto is? Their motto is, we fight cancer. But nobody ever says, it's a shame, the American Cancer Society, people got cancer and they talking about people with cancer. That's a shame. They need to leave people with cancer alone. No, they are lifted up because they realize they don't hate the person, they hate what's inside of the person. People of God, you got to make a stand. We got to make a stand. I don't hate people, I just hate the Daniel, because there were some friends of Daniel. Y'all sit down because you're going to make me preach longer. I don't want to preach longer. Listen. They said, can't you see the friends of Daniel? Look at the friends of Daniel and said, Daniel, don't open the window, man. It's a trap. They're waiting at the bottom of the window. They know your MO. They know that you pray 3 times a day. Daniel, it's a trap. Please. Don't open the window.
Go ahead.
That didn't work. I could hear him say, Daniel, listen, I see how serious you are, but if you don't think anything about yourself, would you at least think about us? Because we're your friends. You gave us the jobs that we have. You moved up to the second highest position here, and you gave us our jobs. Don't you know if they throw you in the lion's den, they're going to do one of 2 things to us. They're going to throw us in the lion's den with you, or we're going to get fired. So Daniel, please, keep the window closed. Then I can hear him come back. It's just for 30 days. Then you can compromise for 30 days. It ain't nothing but form and fashion anyhow. You go into the window praying every day. Just keep the window closed, man. Go into your bedroom. Go into some other place. Just shut the door. David said, I can't do that because the enemy would think they got me if they see me afraid to open up my window just because of some lion's den. I can't do it. I got to keep my window open. Oh, I'm here to tell somebody, see, somebody tonight, you just think it's another window. I could hear Daniel say, I know y'all think it's just an ordinary window, but what you don't know, this is my window of faith. You know, his friends would say, ain't nothing but form and fashion. You ain't got to get on your knees and pray. Why don't you just leave that form and fashion alone for 30 days? And that's why our prayer meetings are so small. Because somebody thinks that prayer is nothing but form and fashion. But I may have some witnesses here tonight. Prayer works. I'm a living witness when cancer attacked my body in 2006. When I prayed to God, I'm here to tell you it's 2013 and I'm still cancer free. Just touch somebody, tell them prayer works, prayer works, prayer works. Man, the devil tried to wipe me out in 2005. Yeah, you did good in the past, but I'm going to send a hurricane to destroy everything you had. But God said, I'm going to make your ladder greater than your former. Prayer works, prayer. Well, it ain't form and fashion, baby. I don't care if your back is up against the wall. Looks like there is no hope. Would you just scream out one time, prayer works? You gotta have your window of faith. You gotta have your window of faith. Your window of faith. I can hear Daniel say, yes, I know that I've made some accomplishments in this country, but I gotta go to my window of faith. Because when it seems like I'm boxed in, when I open up my window of faith, looks like there is no way out, faith says I can make it, because faith is the substance of things hoped for. It's the evidence of things not seen. Do you have a window of faith? Do you have a window of faith? Not only do I need that window of faith, but I could hear Daniel say, you don't understand. It's a window of hope. Man, the devil's trying to make somebody lose their hope. But whatever you do, don't give up on your hope. Because if you lose up on your hope, give up on your hope, you know what's going to happen? You're going to lose your joy. And if you lose your joy, you're going to lose your strength. And I just need my strength right through here. Anybody tonight, you got your window of hope open? Baby, it ain't over until God says it's over. In fact, why don't you look at somebody and tell them, you ain't seen your best days yet. God's about to... I thank God for my window of hope. But then there was one more reason he had his window open. And the Bible said he had his windows open toward Jerusalem. Why are your windows open towards Jerusalem. I could hear Daniel say, I got my windows open towards Jerusalem because I'm never, ever going to forget where I come from. It was in Jerusalem where I first saw the light. And the burdens of my heart rolled away. Jerusalem. I know I'm in Babylon now, but I can't forget where I come from. I dare you to look at somebody and tell them, don't forget where you come from. Yes, yes, yes. I know I'm ministering in the Baptist church now, but I didn't forget where I come from. I kept my window open, and God told me even Baptist folk can be filled with the Holy. When you keep your window open, Baptist folk can speak in tongues, cast out demons, lay hands on. I feel like preaching it. Keep your windows open. Don't compromise your faith in God. That's why you gotta keep it open, keep it open, keep it open. I don't care what the devil says. Can't you see them now? They take Daniel. We got you, man. We got you. We got you. You know what the decree says. You got to go to the lion's den. I could see them. They took Daniel, put him in handcuffs. We're throwing you in the lion's den. And the lions are hungry. They're waiting on you. Oh, but what they didn't know, that Daniel didn't just have a window in his chamber, but won't God put a window in your lion's den? Bishop, he's walking around. He's walking around in the lion's den. He's praying, I am the head, not the tail. I will be blessed. The Lord is my life and my salvation. Whom shall I fear? The Lord is the strength of my life. Of whom shall I be afraid? His window was open, and I could see one of the lions jump out at him, ready to eat him up. Then you walk by the lion that jumps out at him, ready to eat him up. But I could hear Daniel say in my spiritual mind, as he pointed to the lion, I could hear him say, no weapon that is formed against shall prosper. Anybody glad about it? Anybody glad about it? Thank you, Bishop White. I brought you on TV. Thank you for being a Daniel and let folks know you don't have to come, but you can stand on the word of God. Thank you, Bishop Parker, for preaching the truth. Thank you for letting the world know that Jesus is the best that has ever happened to me. He's walking now, but he gets tired, y'all. He gets tired. He said, now I gotta get me some rest. I've been walking and I've been praying. Can't you see it? on my side. He's on my side. He's on my side. Got to know it. Got to understand it. In the midst of the hungry lions, God is still in control. Look at somebody, tell him he's still in control. I need you to take your seats for a moment. Look at somebody.